Well, you know it's all about that bass, no treble. It's all about that bass, no treble. It's all about that bass, no treble. It's all about that bass, Yeah, it's pretty good. I ain't no size two, but I can shake it like I'm supposed to do. 'Cause I got that boom boom that all the boys chase, in all the right parts, in all the right places. I see the magazines working that Photoshop. We know the stuff ain't real. Come on now, make it stop. If you got beauty, just raise it up, 'cause every inch is perfect from the bottom to the top. Well, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She said boys like a little more body to hide in that. You know I won't be no stick figure silicone body doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them skinny and shakers that I'm just playing. I know you think you're fat, but I'm here to tell you that every inch is perfect from the bottom to the top. Well, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She said boys like a little more body to her tonight. You know I won't be no stick figure silicone body doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Hello! Can you believe I only heard that song last week for the first time? I was Skyping my mom and she told me that my cousin Poppy really likes that song, so I decided to give it a go. Quite like the overall message of that song, actually. I know it's a typical pop song, but it's nice to hear someone in the music industry say we can shake our booties regardless of our size. Although, you know, if you are naturally petite, as some of my best friends are, then that is a-okay. I'm not judging, I'm not hating, I'm appreciating. I'm such a dork. Anyways, speaking of booties, I would like to talk about Japanese toilets. Fantastic segue, huh? The Japanese people are a versatile bunch, and I feel that this is reflected in their toilet availability. Firstly, let me show you the basic package. Nice ceramic hole in the ground, suitable for squatting and absolutely zero contact with any surface. In truth, this is actually probably the most sanitary toilet available because your body doesn't actually touch any surface, so... However, this brings me to the next one. This toilet happens to be mine. It's very much like what you would find in a typical business hotel. So if it's good enough for a hotel, it's good enough for me. Nothing fancy, although you may note that the flushing button is at the top of the toilet and the sink is right next to it. The third option is a little more classy. This toilet is from my school, and you will notice that on the side there is a panel of buttons, and these buttons do a variety of things, such as provide a water sound, so no one has to hear you do your business. Now, just as an aside, let me tell you that would have been brilliant in high school, because in the girls' toilets, whenever you'd walk in, you know someone was using the toilet because they'd leave the tap running to flush out the sound of them. A lot of water was wasted to hide embarrassment, and I don't think it was worth it. Now, this also includes a bidet, and this is a feature that essentially shoots water up your bottom for additional cleaning. And then, allow me to show you the creme de la creme of toilets, the 5-star hotel toilet. Now, this hotel was one I went to for the first time when I first came to Japan. And I have to say, it hasn't really changed in 14 years, but in a good way. The bathroom had Japanese art from the sides to the ceilings, and you had to cross a small bridge to get to the actual toilet part. And you could toss coins into the little faux river, lake, water under the bridge. Now, these toilets were the most spacious that I've ever seen. The toilet itself wasn't too remarkable, but note the panel on the side there that had all the features, bidet and noise, etc. at your fingertips. To flush the toilet, you wave your hand in front of the panel. Very clean, no physical contact. A lot of public toilets in Japan actually have flushing buttons like this. Some even automatically flush when you stand up, so touche. They even provided signs telling you to be careful not to slip, which makes me think that their clientele consists mostly of old people, and they're probably the only ones who could afford to hang out here on a regular basis. You didn't wash your hands in the toilet portion of the bathroom, you did that in the 5-star sinks available, and there were even little booths to powder one's nose, although I did not indulge. All in all, it was an amazing toilet experience. And in wintertime, many of these toilets have automatic seat warming. Need I say more? So before I go, check out this $10 hot chocolate I had at that hotel. It was so fancy, we didn't even pour it ourselves. And last night I saw this guy showing his moves. I really wanted to dance with him, but I had prior engagement with my classmates. And I've been hanging out with my classmates a lot recently, some of them, and we've been having an absolute blast. I'm going to post a separate video about them sometime because they don't belong in the same category as toilets. They are better than toilets, even 5-star hotel toilets. I value them. Until next week, stay safe and I'll see you soon. Ciao! Mata!